Hello. This is my take number 2 of what I was trying to do. Let me set my timer. Okay. So essentially what I'm trying to do here is come up with or provide video for my family, my daughters specifically, but I think anybody in my family might find it helpful in the future just to kind of understand what life was like for people of my generation, where I'm coming from, maybe why I act certain ways that I do. Um, and I've came up with this idea because as I got older, there are many questions and things I wanted to know about my grandparents' lives, their experiences, what life was like for them growing up. And well, at this point in time, all my grandparents are dead, so I can't ask those questions. And when I was younger, it didn't occur to me to ask these questions. I guess I was in the right headspace, maybe. Um, so this way, I can kind of be proactive and provide something for my daughters to look at, and just listen to me ramble on, because these are going to be pretty rough. No production value whatsoever. I'm just me talking to the camera. I know how fucking boring, right? You look at this ugly mug. My hair's a mess. I, just you get what you get. Okay, don't expect glitz and glam. I'm gonna try and keep these videos short. I was thinking about 15 minutes. I'm gonna drop it to 10. Just little snippets to kind of give short little insights into whatever topic I think of. And I'm not going to script them. It's not going to be, uh, basically not going to be thought out. So there'll probably be a lot of me hemming and hawing as I'm trying to, organize my thoughts. And some days I'll be more eloquent than others. Other days I'll be probably as eloquent as a chimpanzee. Um, so it'll come together. And this is just my introductory one. So I told you kind of my reason. Another reason is I'm getting older. Who knows? You never know when you're gonna be gone. I'm here today, maybe gone tomorrow. You get in a car accident, something happens. I was at the emergency room last night because for like 4 days I had a headache, dizziness, no reason. Just kind of, I wasn't injured, nothing. So I went to the emergency room last night, got checked out. Everything looks pretty good, except for a little shrinkage in the brain. And they said, well, were you a heavy drinker? Did you do drugs? No, I drank when I was younger, as most young people do. And now I barely drink alcohol. And it wasn't just a conscious choice. It was just, I don't know. I have a drink when I feel like it, and I don't feel like it very often. So there you have it. But I'll try and go through everything. Because a lot of people, I see these articles where the generations are just ragging on each other. Everyone's like to say, "Oh, you fucking boomers for, destroying the world for us, for the millennials and the Gen Zers and all these, whatever, you know." And as a Gen Xer, kind of a unique position. I've seen a lot, kind of bridge that gap between the boomers and the younger generations, because, the computer, like this, I wouldn't be able to do this thing when I was younger. Computers weren't really coming into the home until I was about 13, maybe. So, obviously my parents looked to me for all their technical needs because I grew up as it was implemented into our lives, So, and I've kept up with it. I like technology. There's, these things that we all carry around now. In case you're wondering, this is an Android. I tried Apple, you know, good phone. I just don't like I wasn't really a fan of the interface that they use. And Apple tends to be a little more controlling. Like they do some things I don't like. And it's sus to use, term of the current generation because they love Among Us and everything is sus. Although Among Us is getting kind of old at this point, so I'm going to try not to do this and use slang for the younger generation because it's not my slang. I don't use it. If I do, I just do it kind of as just to be ridiculous, because it would be like my parents using the slang that I grew up with to be ridiculous. It would sound ridiculous. I used to work with a guy who's a little older than me. He would say, "Oh, it's cray cray," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, it doesn't work." So, I won't torture you with that. But, yep. So this is what you're gonna get: little 10-minute snippets of things, me describing different aspects of life. Could be history, technology, whatever, my experiences, as a kid, as a young adult, prior to getting married, after getting married, what it's like to be married, my 14 years I served in the Army National Guard, with 2 deployments I went on, so the military stuff I know, and I was in combat arms, so there's not going to be stories about firefights and stuff. I was combat service support, so, there'll be stuff about the military, maybe not exciting. If you want something exciting, go watch a Hollywood movie, or, read a true story. There's a lot of very good true stories out there, or watch a podcast of, like Vigilance Elite, what else? Black Rifle Coffee people, they have a lot of, there's, even Joe Rogan has people on there, and, I'm older, I like podcasts. There's a few that are my favorites. From scientific ones, I like Lex Friedman. He's very good. Jordan Peterson. These people are way smarter than I am, and they don't even consider themselves smart. But wow, I wish I could just be a fraction of as smart as they are. And from this recent thing, they said my brain's shrinking a little bit. I mean, I was reading up it happens as you get older, but nothing for them to worry about. But who knows? Like I said, I could be here today, gone tomorrow. I want something for my kids to be able to look at, and I can just reminisce about what it was like with them as children, growing up. Maybe something nice for them to remember. Um, I wish I would have done this sooner, so memories of Alexa were fresher in my mind. But, I got it now. I procrastinate. Oh, and my 10 minutes are up, so I'm going to close out this video, and I'll go from there. And I probably will upload them to YouTube. I was going to keep them private, but, maybe I'll make them public just so other people might be interested. I don't think I'm that interesting of a guy. I just live my life, but, maybe people can learn something from the many mistakes I've made in my life. Hopefully, help people in some way. That would make me feel good. All right. Good talk. Catch you later.